So in this video, I'm going to actually be talking about things I have learned in my 20s, things I wish I knew.
You trying to make me, I wanna leave and you're making, yeah. I try to see the one I need.
Hello everybody and welcome to Linda Tina TV. I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in ages. Well, for the past weeks I've been busy with my son's birthday and then my birthday. I was away in Amsterdam for a very long weekend. I did make a vlog about that, so go ahead and check on it if you want to be nosy. So I was celebrating the big 3-0. So in this video, I'm going to actually be talking about things I have learned in my 20s, things I wish I knew. And everything that I'm going to say is based on my experience, but someone out there could have gone through the same or is going through the same, or in your early 20s and you don't know what to expect. So I hope this video can be useful to someone out there. If you're interested in this kind of thing, then keep watching. Number one, have goals. In your 20s, you think you're too young to have goals, or you think you're too young to dream big, but no, you're not. Have goals, have a focus, have a plan of where you want your life to go. In my 20s, I've also learned that as you grow older, your circle of friends is going to change. It's going to change because you probably changed locations, or maybe you have grown and they're not growing with you, or they have grown and you're not growing with them, but your circle of friends totally changes as you grow older. I have also learned in my 20s that everyone is struggling with something. Now, usually when you see people living these lives that you think are so good, that are so perfect, you don't know that they are struggling with something that you probably have no idea about. So I have learned that everyone, even those who look like, you know, they're living the perfect life, are actually struggling with something. Big, small, doesn't matter. Everybody is struggling with something. Oh, one thing I have learned in my 20s that I wish I had actually learned much earlier in life was do not try to fit in. So when I was in school, when I was younger, I tried so much to be like some type of person or to fit into a certain category of people. It's not worth it. Enjoy your freedom. I feel like 20s are like the time to enjoy to the maximum. Be free, travel, meet people, date, do whatever, but enjoy your freedom. You don't have so much baggage in your 20s compared to when you get older. At least that's what I feel. So enjoy your freedom. Let go. In my 20s, I have learned that there are things that are not meant to be in your life forever. There are people that are not meant to be in your life forever. So learn to let go. That is something that is a bit hard for me. I usually cling on things, I cling on people, I cling on situations, I cling on things for too long. But I have learned slowly, bit by bit, that you need to let go. And that is something I have done in my late 20s. A long time. Now in my 20s, I have learned that time spent alone is very important. In your early 20s, you usually want to belong to a group, belong to a community. Sometimes when you don't spend time alone, you forget yourself, you lose yourself. So take time to be alone, to be on your own, to think and just be yourself. I have learned that your body is going to change after a while. Now, I remember what my body looked like at 18. And looking at my body now, so your body is going to change. That's a lesson I've learned. There will always be someone better. There'll always be someone more beautiful. There'll always be someone richer. There'll always be someone better. So quit competing and trying to be like someone else. You see that person you're looking to be like, you see that person you think is gold, well, there is someone even better than that person. So quit the competition. There will always be someone better. Learn to save. Now, if there's one thing I've learned in my 20s, is that it is important to save for a rainy day. In your 20s, you want to spend on everything, and you know, you feel like it's okay to be careless. Well, if you're working already, put a little portion away. It doesn't matter how much, but put away some money for a rainy day. And also, let your money accumulate, invest it somewhere. Just put away some money. Saving is important. As you get older, you will know why I'm telling you this. I have also learned that your goals change over time. So usually in your 20s or in your early 20s, you have this plan of how you think your life should go, what you think your life should be like. Well, goals change, and not necessarily in a bad way, but plans can change depending on your circumstances and what happens in your life over time. So just keep that in mind, that plans and goals change. Life does not always go the way you plan it to, or the way you may necessarily picture it going, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Take everything you see on social media with a pinch of salt. In this era we are living in, our lives are so dependent on social media. We want to be everything we see on social media. We feel competitive because of social media. Take everything you see on social media with a pinch of salt. Value yourself. Now, I cannot say this enough because it's something I think I've experienced. In my early 20s, I felt like, oh, maybe I could be better here, I could be better there, I could be better here. I made a video about self-esteem if you want to go and check that out, because it's something that I've gone through at some points in my life. But what I can tell you is value yourself, especially in your 20s. Those are your best years to shine. Value yourself. Treat yourself like you are somebody. And guess what? The way you treat yourself, the value you give yourself, is the value everybody else is going to give you. Travel and see the world. Now, in your 20s, before you have kids, before you have big responsibilities, before you have, you know, a lot to think about, travel and see the world. Now, by traveling, I don't mean that, oh, you need to go to Miami or you need to go to the Bahamas. You can even just go to a small city next to your town that you've never seen, but just travel. To travel is to learn and to see the world in a whole different perspective. Make friends and take care of those friendships. Now, I know there are people who say, I like to be alone, I don't trust people, I don't like making friends, I'm an introvert, I prefer to be on my own. Fair enough. But I've come to learn that the 20s are the best time. The 20s are your best time to make friends that you're going to keep, because as you get older, it gets harder to make real friends, genuine friends, because you've now changed into this person, you've grown and you don't care about these little things anymore. So the 20s are a good time to make friends, to create bonds, to network, to meet people. Make friends and take care of those friendships. Don't let physical beauty be all you have to offer. Now, I tell you this, physical beauty fades. That nice body fades. That nice face at some point fades. This is advice my mom gave me, but I've realized in your 20s you feel like, you know, I've got the booty, I've got this, I've got that, and I look so good. Don't let that be the only thing that defines you. As I got older, I realized that you can have more to you, and it's important and even more attractive to have more to you than the physical beauty. Family is everything. Now, in my 20s, I have learned that the only people that are going to stick with you when you do the worst stuff, when you're not the best person in the world, when you do the things that no one will ever forgive you for, family will. And that's very, very important to remember. The other thing you should do in your 20s is have fun. In your 20s, you're still full of energy, you have less responsibilities, you're just out there and enjoying the world. So do enjoy it, you know. The pressure gets real as you get older. So in your 20s, I have learned to have fun, let go, let loose. A time is going to come when you won't be interested in staying out until 4 in the morning. Right now, I go to the club and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? I used to go to the club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I wouldn't get enough of it. So have fun in your 20s. If you like writing, if you like reading, just do more and more of it. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.